Princess Beatrice's stepmother status could exempt her from staying home in lockdown. Princess Beatrice lives in London with her husband Edoardo Mozzi. But the royal could be allowed to leave home during lockdown to lend a hand with childcare. Princess Beatrice, 32, and Edoardo Mozzi, 37, married in July. The couple don't have children of their own, but upon their marriage, Beatrice became a stepmother to Edoardo's 4-year-old son Christopher Wolfie, who he has from a previous relationship with his ex Dara Huang. Edoardo and Dara co-parent Wolfie, and Princess Beatrice often steps in as stepmother to lend a hand. According to royal insiders, the princess has gone to extra lengths to make Wolfie feel welcome and at home. In autumn last year, a source reported seeing Beatrice collecting Wolfie from nursery. They said, Beatrice could have been any other mother on the school run. They added, she welcomed the little boy out of school with a big hug and then took his bag while he set off on his scooter. It was quite touching how close they seemed. She clearly dotes on the little boy. A friend of Beatrice's told The Telegraph's Camilla Tomini that she talks about Wolfie all the time. They said, she's ensured there are loads of pictures of him up in their house, so he feels like he has two families, and they do get on well. They added, she has instigated a lot of that, rather than Dara. Given that Beatrice is a hands-on stepmother, she could be permitted to leave the house to help out with childcare during England's third lockdown. While the government is advising Britons to stay home as much as possible, travel is permissible under exceptional circumstances, including for work and childcare. The government's current advice on leaving the home states, you must not leave, or be outside of your home except where necessary. During lockdown, you may only leave the home to shop for basic necessities, for you are a vulnerable person. Go to work, or provide voluntary or charitable services, if you cannot reasonably do so from home. Exercise with your household, or support bubble, or one other person. This should be limited to once per day, and you should not travel outside your local area. Meet your support bubble or childcare bubble where necessary, but only if you are legally permitted to form one. Seek medical assistance or avoid injury, illness or risk of harm, including domestic abuse. Attend education or childcare, for those eligible. As Wolfie's stepmother, it is likely that Beatrice will be a part of his childcare bubble and able to travel to provide childcare support. The government's advice says there are several ways that parents and carers can continue to access childcare. Early years settings, including nurseries and childminders, remain open. Vulnerable children and children of critical workers can continue to use registered childcare, childminders and other childcare activities, including wraparound care. Parents are able to form a childcare bubble with one other household for the purposes of informal childcare, where the child is under 14. This is mainly to enable parents to work, and must not be used to enable social contact between adults. Some households will also be able to benefit from being in a support bubble. Nannies will be able to continue to provide services, including in the home.